Hey guys, in this video I am going to show you how to make a delicious Kerala style fish curry. It's really quick to make. I have some shortcuts in here. Hope you enjoy it. So the ingredients are fish. You could use any kind of fish. I like salmon better. Here I'm using tilapia. I have cut it into 3-inch in size and about 1-inch thickness, so then it doesn't get all broken up when I cook. So you could use any kind of fish. This is about 3.5 pounds of fish. Next ingredient is about 4 cloves of garlic that I cut into thin pieces like this, and then 1 small white onion. You could use red onion if you want. Red onion is more tastier, but this is what I had. I cut them into little cubes like this. The next ingredient is garlic powder. I use about 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. The next ingredient is chili powder. You use it to your taste. If you like it hot, you use a lot. If you don't, then use less. And also another ingredient that I'm going to show you already has some chili pepper in it, so be mindful of that if you don't like it too hot. I like it, so I use about 1/2 teaspoon of this chili pepper. This chili pepper is really hot. So next ingredient is turmeric powder. I use this on everything, anti-infectant, anti-disinfectant. This is really good, so I use about 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. And then the next ingredient is this is basically what makes this fish curry really fast and tasty. This is basically cheating, I guess. It's called fish masala. So you could get this in any Indian store. This is how it looks. I just have it, I take this off and put it into this container here. So it's called fish masala. This already has the turmeric and the chili powder and all the stuff that you need. So I use about 2 to 3 teaspoon, generous teaspoon of this, because that's what gives you the real Indian Malayali fish curry taste. And then I sprinkle at the end also, which I will show to you when I cook. Then you need some oil. I use about 2 tablespoons of oil. You could use coconut oil if you want. That's the traditional way to do it, but I always use, for health reason, I always use olive oil. Then the next ingredient is something called puli in Malayalam, but in English it's called Gracinia Cambogia. This was very popular for weight loss pills back 2-3 years ago, and this is the dry fruit of that. So I soak it in about this much water, so then the whole fruit is sinking in the water, and then I stick it in the microwave for about 1 minute so all the flavor comes out, but you use the whole thing. And then the next thing is curry leaf. So curry leaf is very hard to get. A lot of people have the plants in their house. I don't. I get it from Indian store, and I store it in freezer, and that's why you see it as a little bit of, it's wet. But I use about this much of curry leaf. I have salt and pepper to taste. So those are all the ingredients for this curry, and now let's jump into cooking it. So I have a hot pan. I have it on about high right now, but I'm going to take it down to medium, the flame. Then I'm going to put my 2 tablespoons worth of oil here. I just guesstimate. I don't really measure it out. And then I am going to put my onions. So I usually add some salt, so then it draws out the moisture from the onion. So I put salt, and you can put it to, however much you like to your taste. I just add my salt here right now. And then I also like to season my onions with this pepper. So I'm going to stir this until it gets translucent. Okay, so the onion is nice and translucent. Now I go ahead and add half of my garlic. I'm gonna save the other portion for later. The reason why you add garlic later is because garlic tends to burn and fast, and the cooking time is less, and also if it burns, it will be bitter. So you don't want your garlic, you just want your garlic get soft, not burn. Okay, so next, half a teaspoon of pepper, chili pepper, 1 teaspoon of my turmeric powder, 3 tablespoons of generous amount of that fish masala. Remember, this is where the flavor is coming from, so you want to be generous. I'm going to put my flame to low, and I'm going to quickly stir it around. Make sure it doesn't burn, because if it burns, your fish curry is going to be bitter. So you just want to just heat up your spices. So what I do is I immediately put this puli in, which is Gracinia Cambogia. So then the water is in there, and cook the spice. I'm gonna go ahead and put the garlic powder, because I put that last because garlic powder tend to, if you burn it or heat it too much, it will be bitter. So basically this is your mixture. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my curry leaves. So this, you can see, is very thick, so I'm gonna add about 1.5 cup of water, and you could add as much as you want. If you like a lot of gravy, you add a little bit more. I like about medium amount of gravy. So you bring this gravy to a boil, and when it starts to boil, that's when you add your fish in. So you can see now it's boiling. So once it starts boiling, I will bring in my fish. And I make sure that every piece is coated in this gravy, because that's where the taste is going to come. And I usually like it so that it is sinking somewhat, at least halfway. So it looks like I'm gonna add maybe another half a cup of water. So half a cup of water, and then I'm gonna bring it back to boil, and then I'm gonna close it and leave it for about 18 minutes, and then your curry will be ready. So it looks like it's starting to boil. See how the fish, every fish is like sinking in the gravy. I wish you were here to smell this. It smells amazing. All that curry leaf and chili powder and the fish masala. It smells amazing. So you bring it to a boil, and then you close it and you set a timer for 18 minutes. So it's only been 10 minutes. I'm gonna check on my fish, and it already looks like it's cooked. So when the fish is like white like this, that means it's cooked. So I really lied. It's not 18 minutes, it's about 10 minutes. So when it's like this, it's boiling, and you see the gravy getting reduced. So right before I stop cooking, I put the rest of my garlic. So the reason why I do that is because the flavor at the end, and then you don't want to cook the garlic again so it won't be bitter. So this gives great flavor. So I would cook it for about a minute or two just to soften that garlic, and that will be it. So it's about a minute or two. So here is our fish curry. It's all ready. I'm gonna go ahead and plate it now. So there you have it. You have the fish curry. Usually you serve this with the rice, or you could serve it with naan, roti, whichever. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thank you for watching. Please share with friends and family. Subscribe if you haven't, and give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and comment down below if you tried it and if you liked it, what your opinion is. Thank you so much. Have a great day. God bless.